Today's going to be chest day, starting off with Incline Smith again. I'm going to be sticking with Incline Smith for a bit until my shoulder heals more. Just because the free weights is just too taxing on the shoulder to control that balance the whole time. The heavier weight sets. So we'll start the first set with 45-35. Bang that out, see how many reps we can get. Last time we did 225, but my diet's been kind of off the past 2 days for the bulk, so I'm not going to attempt that heavier 225 weight just yet. Gotta catch up again. Ended up getting a pretty bad migraine that lasted like 2 days, so it was making me super nauseous. Ended up throwing up a lot. So our strength gains are going to be a little bit down today, but it's all right. It's not always smooth sailing. All right, so we're gonna do another set of 45-35. I think we got like eight reps for that first set. Felt like a lot, felt like 8 or 9. Move the bench forward a tad. Might be a little bit too much though. When I'm doing the Smith machine sets, I try to line my hands on the bar where my shoulders would be. So like, shoulder distance apart. So preferably for the next exercise, I want to move on to something where I could get more of that squeeze out of the exercise. This one's more for like strength gains, you know, seeing how our strength is for bench. Helps get the muscles warmed up and pumped. But I don't really get that much of a squeeze out of the Incline Smith. Fuck. Whew. I couldn't even get the re-rack higher up. It was like a half rep. All right, so now for something more squeeze focused, we're gonna be doing the cable chest press, similar to the Incline Smith barbell press. We're doing a pressing movement, but with the Incline barbell, we can't get that squeeze in the pecs. So with this, it gives me that chance to not only press, but also get that nice squeeze at the top of the rep. Got it set to 42 each side. Same thing for this next set here. Got it set to the same weight. For the last set here, drop it down 37. Should be able to get 8 reps, but also get the top. Okay, for our third exercise here is going to be the cable press. Sorry. Our third exercise here is going to be the cable fly. So we're going to grab the cables, give a little bit of a bend to our back there, like lean forward a bit, and then push out like that and squeeze. For this, I like to kind of try to keep my shoulders as far back as possible and squeeze like that instead of squeezing like that. Also, sometimes I'll probably switch up to this sort of form and range of motion next week we do chest, but other times I like to also press downwards like that. I didn't realize there was a plate behind me when I did the first set, so my balance is like a bit off, but I cleared the floor here. Okay. 10-second rest pause. Okay. All right, this is going to be pretty different from the last two sets. So the last two sets are like pressing and squeezing, whereas this one's more of like your traditional fly movement. So we're going like that with the cables, keeping our chest a little bit upright. The cable slipped off the gear. Okay, finishing off chest. We're gonna do this last exercise here and call it there. This is more back to like a pressing movement. So we're doing the machine chest press. So we get in a good balance of pressing and then a good balance of like squeezing and doing that like fly range of motion. I'll drop to 145. That drop set. So chest is done. Did like 4 chest exercises today. Mix of pressing and squeezing. A lot of incline stuff too to get the upper chest, hit the upper chest. So we're gonna see what we've been cooking up here now. Check out the chest pump and then move on to either triceps or forearms. For tries, we're starting off with the reverse grip tricep cable pull down. I got it set to 25 here. So essentially we're just pulling down like that, holding at the eccentric part of the rep. Nice slow and controlled eccentric. Pause at the bottom, get that stretch. So I'm thinking here, because we haven't done the tricep overhead press in a while, I also like to call it like the incline skull crusher. We'll probably we'll do a couple sets of these, and then we'll do the overhead press just to get it in there. I don't want to start neglecting that, because that's like one of my go-to for triceps. Okay, so I kept slipping off the bench, so I lowered the incline a tad, just by a notch, and this should keep me from like slipping off the bench. Last tricep exercise here. We're going to be doing the tricep push downs with the V bar attachment, I think it is. Got it set to 65 on the stack here. And it's going to be the last set here for tries. Doing the exact same thing, just switching the legs. Do a 10-second rest pause. Okay, triceps are done now. So check out the tricep pump and then head out. I did 3 exercises for triceps, 2 to 3 sets each. Oh. tricep pump at all. Jesus. Okay. So triceps done. Alright, sorry dude. Now we're gonna head out, grab something to eat. Till next one.